This is my hot shot number 15, and what I'm going to concentrate on this hot shot is all about selecting an area where you're going to hone on and leave the rest a bit mysterious. So it's basically about making sure that not everything in your sketch is treated with equal weight. You want to make sure that one part of the area where you're sketching is a bit more detailed than the rest of it, so that the viewer can take part in the rest, and you leave some parts a bit mysterious. And that's what I kind of do, naturally. But it's a good tip to remember. Don't just go over everything, kind of leave some places out. It's like lost and found. So I'm going to show you how I go about this. And this is my daughter sleeping with Winnie the Pooh, her favorite toy. So I'm just going to quickly do this and show you what it's all about. Let's go. So this is going to be a very quick one, but it's just to explain what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to really be fast. But all I'm trying to communicate here is basically how to leave a bit of the sketch unfinished, just for the viewer to take part or have a bit to think about, or to wonder what did he really want to put there. So I'm just going to keep on with the sketch now, so I can really get this done quite quickly. So just trying to race through this, quickly, just to communicate what I really am planning to bring out here in your sketches, and you'll see that's what I'm talking about. Just want to make sure I get most of her figure in there. Right. Basically, I've just done a quick sketch of everything, right? But I've not gone into detail in everything. But here is where I begin to select a few things that would really bring out the beauty of it. So everything seems to be kind of equal here, but I'm just going to home on some little bits that really bring out. And most of all, because I love faces so much, you know, it's here I get into the detail when it comes to the faces. So I really get into her eyes, you know, just to detail that a bit more, get into where her nostrils are. These areas will kind of look different from all the rest. Where her mouth is, and it's just about, sometimes I really like to have a bit of the hair carrying like this area. So watch just how I get into this area where this hair is there. Just by using different texture, the eye suddenly gets a little bit more involved in looking at this area. So it's not the same weight, it's not the same weight, and I'm not treating it as equal as everything else. Right, let's get that hair over there. Let's rub some in. Then the Winnie the Pooh, you know, that is right in front, and I really want to just make that have a little bit more interest. Look at that bear look. That dark that I've put in there, it's not as dark, really as dark as that, but I'm just trying to create some interest just around it. This area here, I'm really going to darken that because it just sets off the whole bit. You just see all of a sudden the sketch becomes alive. The other time it was just like lines in that, but now all of a sudden I'm creating these darks, areas where I'm selecting to really bring it out. So these are the areas, the eye of the viewer who looks at your sketches, they basically go around this. You know, you can control the viewer when you're sketching. You will determine where they will concentrate their eyes on. It's just like a game, really. I'm putting some shadows here for her fingers. You know, even though I haven't treated them, I'm not going to go straight into the hand. I'm going to work on some of the darks around, like where the cloth is, her sleeve actually goes in there. It's a bit mysterious. Just do those parts and the connection between this hand and the other. Right, just quickly get those fingers in. Then I'm going to put in some darks, showing where put in those darks. And basically what I'm trying to bring out here is I've selected a few areas where I've decided it's all about that selecting, you know, a few areas like there, and there, where I've decided to make an impact. You know, it's about making an impact. But the rest of it is kind of dormant, and it kind of adds interest to the sketch. Another place before I just end this, you know, video will be the side of her of her nose there, just to make a difference between her face and the Winnie the Pooh. I would complete this for the blog post, but you know, this is just to explain exactly what I mean. So yeah, basically this is it. You know, it's basically being able to, when you do your sketch, you're not going to just complete everything, but have some areas whereby you really go into, and you leave the rest as kind of a mysterious, you know, way, just leave it out of the picture, and some areas you really go into it, so it kind of makes the sketch more interesting than when it's just completely flat. And I'm not talking about shading it and making it all tonally, you know, balanced. No, just a few areas, and you know, it kind of makes your sketching more, or your sketches more interesting. So this is hot shot number 15. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.